My parents stole $30,000 from my wedding fund to pay for my sister's trip to Europe, so I sold the house they were living in and left them homeless. To be clear, I'm not a monster. I'm the product of years of condition. In our family, there was always the golden child, my younger sister Chloe, and there was me, Owen, the one who had to be responsible. When Chloe crashed her new car at 17, my parents paid for the repairs and told her to be more careful. When I scratched our old family car at the same age, I had to work all summer to pay off the $1,500 in damage. When Chloe wanted to study art history at an expensive private college, they took out a second mortgage. When I got a full scholarship to a state university for engineering, my father said, well, at least we don't have to pay for one of you. For the last 4 years, I lived with them to save up faster for my wedding and a down payment. I paid them $800 a month in rent and covered the internet and grocery bills. Chloe lived there too, but for free, because she was a creative soul and couldn't be burdened with worldly things like bills. The breaking point came 3 months ago. My fiance and I had finally hit our goal, $30,000 in our wedding account. In 2 weeks, we were supposed to make the final payments for the venue and catering. That's when my parents came to me, teary-eyed. Their small business, they claimed, was on the verge of bankruptcy due to a tax audit. They needed $30,000, swearing it was a matter of survival and promising to pay back every penny within a year. I believed them. I emptied our account and transferred them the money. 2 weeks later, on the day I was supposed to be paying the wedding vendor, Chloe started posting photos. There she was, sipping champagne in front of the Eiffel Tower. There she was with a new Prada bag on a street in Rome. There she was in a Gucci boutique in Milan. The cost of her vacation and shopping spree matched to the dollar the amount I had given my parents to save their business. I didn't get angry. I went ice cold. My grandmother had always seen the truth. Before she died, she left the family house to me, not my parents. The will was clear. The house belonged to me. Oh, and I had let them live there because they were my family. That was my mistake. I called my lawyer. Then I scheduled a family meeting. When my parents and Chloe, tan and rested, sat down at the kitchen table, I silently laid out 3 documents in front of them. The first was the bank statement showing my $30,000 transfer. The second was a printout of Chloe's Instagram posts. The third was a notarized copy of the deed to this very house. That tax audit looks amazing, I said, my voice perfectly level. My father started sputtering something about how Chloe needed a break. My mother said I had always been so selfish. You're right, I said, sliding a 4th document toward them. It's time I started thinking about myself. It was a formal 30-day eviction notice. They were in shock. They pleaded, but the law was on my side. They had to move into Chloe's cramped 2-bedroom apartment, and she was furious that her creative space was now being invaded. I sold the house within a month for a great price. My fiance and I got married at the courthouse, then used all the money from the sale to buy our own home in another state. I changed my phone number and blocked them on all social media. Sometimes I hear through the grapevine that they tell everyone what a terrible son I am. Let them talk. I'm sitting in the living room of my own home next to my wife, and the only thing I hear is silence, and it's beautiful.